you are better protected. Now, it's darn cute. It's free shipping. It's an incredible price of under $45, and we're the only store that has it. So you can choose the navy, which is on my girl Blair. You can choose the gray, which is on me. If you're interested in a little orange in your life, then Miss Alicia's got that dynamite coral option on her foot. If you're looking for Jane Tracy's direction and you heard her mention mint, then you want Sheila's lovely mint option. And there's one gal you haven't seen yet. She's wearing probably the most famous color, probably the most popular today. Our lovely guest, Leilani, in the classic black.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
So excited for today.
I know, and I'm actually happy because my feet are in heels.
We can do things.
We can run and walk. Well, here, let's run it over to the table. Let me make sure everyone knows, in addition to those great 5 color choices, the size choice, absolutely outstanding. Medium and wide widths, sizes 5 through 12 and half sizes as well.
Very important.
I think you thought of absolutely everyone.
We did, and it's adjustable. So again, even if you're between those sizes, you can make those adjustments.
Well, don't forget, if you want one of the fun colors like coral and mint, if you want something neutral like the gray, the navy, and the black, free shipping, no matter how many shoes you order. We're the only store that's not just going to have this for spring, but really the only store that's going to have it in summer, because you won't see this anywhere else until July. And we're going to have it at that price, and only today can we offer it at this price, $44.94 versus the comparable retail value of $63. So Leilani, Mary Jane meets sneaker meets Ryka technology. This is incredible.
It's perfect. I want to say it's the Goldilocks shoe, because it's the perfect fusion of what's hot right now and what's so super on trend. You're seeing it on the runways even, is the fusion of something that's very fashionable, that lifestyle look, with athletic wear and athletic shoes. So what's really great about our version of the Mary Jane is we gave you adjustable straps. There's going to be a custom fit. It's not going to slip on and off your foot. Your heel's going to stay in place. It's made with our comfort surround system, and it's giving you support at the same time. So it's not too soft, not too hard, just right in the middle. Tons of foam, tons of support, and the overlays are in just the right spot for a woman's foot to stabilize a woman's heel, a woman's arch area based on our hip angle, that Q angle. So we made sure we planned this shoe very strategically in the comfort and in the support.
Plus, it's not open-toed.
Yes.
So I'm not sure what your dress code is, where you travel to a lot or where you go to for work. But if you are allowed to do more of a leisure style shoe, as long as your toes are covered, you will love this because your feet are so happy, so comfortable. Your style is adorable. And the best part is you don't have to worry about your pedicure. So let's take a deeper dive. We're going to use the coral, which is already quite a popular option. And we'll look at all of the things that you're getting in one fabulous $45 shoe.
Well, definitely you're going to see coral a lot this spring. It's always, to me, it's a happy color.
I love orange.
So again, if you haven't seen spring yet outside your door and it's still looking a little dark, a little gray, just put on a bright pair of shoes and you're going to be good.
Sounds good.
What's exciting about the bottom of our shoe is we have a pivot point. This is our first today special value that we brought to you that has a pivot point bottom. And what's really cool about this is it's a smoother turning point for transition on the ball of your foot. What that means, I'm just going to stay here.
It reads better when you see the example of what that means.
Busy mom, kids are running this way and you quickly need to change direction. That pivot that you're doing on the ball of the foot, that happens easier and with less friction because of this bottom.
Out for a walk with the dog.
Exactly.
Dog sees squirrel. Dog takes leash the other direction. Instead of your knees going here and your ankle going there, because of your Rykas that are available today, your whole body is just able to move easier.
And we typically would put this on the bottom of a shoe that you would wear to the gym to take kickboxing classes and Zumba. But we thought, you know what? We can put it in your everyday walking shoe because life has you going in multiple directions.
Has its surprises.
Exactly.
Oh, look, a Starbucks. Quick, turn.
Sparkly. Something sparkly. You know, so that's what's going to happen. Okay, now when I turn it this way, what also is important is the amount of support that we've given you. So the rubber that's underneath the shoe is coming up and wrapping around that arch area. This is so critical to a woman's foot and a woman's body. And that's what sets our brand apart, is that we were the first and only women's exclusive athletic shoe brand. We were the first ones to recognize that our support needs are different because of the width of our hips, and that angle is unique to us as women, that we need more structure underneath the arch area. So if you've ever felt like that you don't have enough stability underneath your foot in a Mary Jane or a slip-on shoe, this gives you a really good amount of support. There's flex grooves as well, so that you're bending and flexing exactly where you need to, support where you need to, and then full heel-to-toe cushioning shock absorption with that compressed molded EVA midsole.
And it's good looking.
Yes.
I love when Leilani's saying, you get this, you get this, you get this, you get that.
And it's cute.
And it looks this good. So just let me remind you simple things. What does a today's special value mean? Today is the only day to get this for just about $45, 44 and change. When you check out your screen throughout the evening, you're gonna see a comparable retail value of $63. Right now, we are the only store to have the Kailee available. You're not going to be able to shop for her anywhere else until later on this summer, sometime in July. So not only do we have the shoe, we have it at a lower price. And if you like the navy and the gray
And the
and the mint and the black and the coral, they all ship for free.
I love that.
There's no cost on shipping. So real quick, here's the coral. You're gonna see it on the model in just a second. Here's the mint, and now well over 1,500 orders have been placed. Here is the gray option with the cute little pink touches to it. Here's your navy, and here is your black. And as we see it on the girls, Leilani, medium and wide width, sizes 5 through 12.
Yes, and what's important too with the sizing is that because of the Z-strap that we put, and it's a hook and loop closure, it's adjustable. The placement of the Z-strap versus just having a straight strap going across the top of the Mary Jane, the unique placement of our Z-strap means that you can adjust this to different insteps, so different instep volumes. So if
Okay.
you're somebody that says like, I have a high instep, it's hard for me to find a shoe that fits, this will accommodate a lot more variety in the foot shapes. As women, none of us have the exact same foot as, you know, our best
So
friend
true.
or anything like that. So that's what I really love about this, because I myself have a hard time fitting into a shoe that doesn't have laces or doesn't have a strap. If it's a pure slip-on shoe,
Yes.
because my heel slips in and out of the back. What I loved about this is because of that Z-strap, I felt very secure, very safe, that the shoe wasn't gonna fall off. And because of that, I could do my 10,000 steps. So you can do your fitness walking in this really cute style. You don't have to do a lace-up fitness walking shoe. You can actually do your steps in this shoe.
And you'll feel so feminine taking
Yes.
those 10,000 steps like Leilani, our fitness instructor, Ryka expert does, or I think I might take like 6,000, 7,000
I think you
some
walk
days.
more. I think you walk more
I don't
than
know.
you.
Maybe I just walk so fast. I just can't keep up with my steps. I'll just blame it on that. But I was going to say, you feel so feminine. So whether it's, okay, walk the kids to the bus stop, come back home in your Rykas. All right, head to the grocery store, walk every aisle, because if you're like me, you make your list, but you go up and down no matter what,
Yeah.
because you like to see. And then home, unload
Especially
the car.
if the kids aren't with you. Then you're like, I have time.
Yay! Then it's, you know, unload the groceries. Then it's tackle a chore or two. Then it's let the dog out. And then before you know it, you do not feel like making any of those groceries that you just brought home. You'd rather go out to dinner. You don't have to change your shoes because you weren't in this marathon running fitness sneaker that doesn't make you feel feminine. Instead, you're in this adorable little shoe.
No, and that's what I found. I had the pleasure of being able to test wear this for the past couple weeks. And there were days when I thought, okay, I'll just put it on in the morning. Like you said, take Patrick to the bus stop, run a few errands, and then I'll change shoes later. I ended up not changing my shoes. Again, I walked around the lake, I did a lot of laundry, you know, all the things that I did. I kept my shoes on because they were so incredibly comfortable. I do want to show you the mint while we're looking at it.
I can't take the mint. I love her so much.
I have a feeling she's going to be gone really, really, really soon, because you're seeing spearmint mint all over the place
Everywhere.
in spring. This being forecast as a huge color. So if you want to be that girl that's like really on trend right now, definitely pick up the mint.
Here's what I'm thinking. Let's go over colors again
Yeah.
on the table, just because when you shop a color, they have some accent colors.
Yes.
And then we'll go talk about outfits, and then we will go to the phone. That's my plan. I might get sidetracked. Stay with me. All right, we'll start with mint, because it's in Leilani's hand. And actually, mint is rather tonal. It's mint and gray
Yes.
paired together. It really is such a pretty, pretty color. Can we go to coral next?
Coral.
I know everybody else likes mint, But Alicia, I gotta tell you, girlfriend, the only reason I'm not in coral is because you got it first. Everybody claimed their colors. I was kind of last to the game, and I do love the gray, but you know me and orange shoes.
This
I
is
love orange
color
shoes.
therapy. So again, if you need a quick pick-me-up for the day and you don't have access to caffeine, this is what I would put on.
Right? Okay, so I was wearing the gray, and the gray is cute, and I don't even think this is my accurate size, but I mean, look at how
It's
that
so
just
cute.
changes your outfit. It's up to you. That's why I like the free shipping and handling.
Yep.
You could do neutral and be the gray girl, or you could do splash of color, or you could get one of each and start your own style.
I'm that girl.
Kind of walk in the room like this? No, not working? Okay, so here, check out my gray real quick before I put it back on, because that is so cute with the touches of pink to it.
Yes, and this is a really great neutral. This is the one I wore down in Houston with my white pants and different skirts and things like that. And again, it was so versatile. And that's what I really love about the Mary Jane. The Mary Jane allows you to wear it with a more variety of outfits, as you see on all the models.
Like her as a dress on.
Exactly.
I love it. Okay, so real quick, let me just keep going with the navy here. And it could just be my eye, but I swear the navy has a hint of the mint in there.
There is,
like,
yes,
I love it. There's just a hint of mint, not just where the Ryka words are, but see it in the kind of color weaving there.
Yes.
So fab. And then here's the black. And is it just my imagination? Do you guys always do purple with your black?
It's very popular to combine those two.
Yeah.
It's a way of.
I feel like it's your signature combo.
Well, it's a way of, black, like everybody loves basic black, and instead of, the other combination would be pink. So to do like another like really feminine detail on a shoe would be to add the purple.
Feel like walking?
Yes.
I mean, why not when you
Why
have
not?
Rykas on,
Why
right?
not?
Okay, so real quick, over 3,500 orders have just been placed. If you're just tuning in, you need to say happy birthday to Leilani because she's representing the brand who's having their 30th birthday.
Yes.
And not
and
just
in the month
here,
of March.
The whole March.
Yes, it was
We're gonna
incorporated.
celebrate.
1987, the month of March. Sherry Poe, it was really her mission. She was frustrated that she went to, to buy sneakers for fitness reasons. And on the wall, you saw men's shoes and you saw kids' shoes. And there were only 4 choices of sneakers for women who wanted to do something fitness. And she's like, this is really, really wrong. So she wanted to empower women, help women with their self-esteem, and that's how the brand was born.
Well, and we are grateful to her. And now what I love is that technology is here in our Today's Special Value. In fact, new technology, that pivot point, which is this little guy right here. So we've never had our Today's Special Value with that. And Leilani, let's show everybody what that means, because it's real life scenarios. I think when I'm actually exercising, which is like once a week nowadays, then my mind is like, okay, be careful. But it's the real life scenarios when you're just walking where your mind is not telling your body to be careful. So that's when the accidents can happen.
And that's exactly, it's when you're not paying attention to it.
Yes.
And you're just kind of going through the motions. So again, like, you're down here, with one of the children.
That's 2-year-old. Let's
and
call her
then
Megan.
all of a sudden you hear something crash.
That is
behind
5-year-old.
you, and you quickly need to
Let's call him Ryan.
change directions. That's what happens. But even something as simple as doing the laundry.
Yes.
And there's times when you're pivoting, getting in and out of a car when if your foot catches on the concrete because there's a little bit too much rubber underneath your shoe. It's nice and smooth transitions. This type of bottom, like I said, was actually built for us for the cross-train shoes, for the Zumba shoe, so that when they did a pivot turn in the dancing or anything like that, that's what it was built for.
Wow.
But then we realized,
I'm not even going to try to keep up.
But what I love about this bottom is I could be walking, again, to do like around the block or a few miles. And then if I felt like, doing a lunge or something like that, I have the flexibility, I have the support, I have everything I need on the bottom. So it's blending the fashion elements, but putting it on top of the athletic support and all the athletic technology that over the 30 years of us making fitness shoes, we've gotten really good at building.
And yet you get a $45 price. I mean, that's what I love. And I should stress again, QVC is providing a $45 price. So these are going to eventually cost you closer to $60. Right now, we get to give you the debut of the Kailee Mary Jane sneaker. And when I say debut, like for the whole season, There will be no other store this spring that's going to carry this particular Ryka. And even really the start of summer. So I encourage you to think, not only do you get free shipping today, not only do you get that savings and get that price of $45, but this is your time to get it, not just for spring activities, but for what summer has up its sleeve.
Yes. And I'm the type of person too where I know in the springtime, you're getting outside more, you're inside, you're outside,
Gardening
you're doing a lot. And then by the time June, July rolls around, you've actually worn out your shoe because it was your go-to shoe. And you loved it and you wore it every day. And then you're like, ooh, I actually need a new pair because I've worn mine so much.